A civil society group has called on the federal government to suspend the issuance of Environmental Impact Assessment Certificate for the proposed superhighway project of the Cross River State Government. The group, Climate Transformation and Energy Remediation Society, says Governor Ben Ayade is yet to fulfill the 23 preconditions issued to the state by the Ministry of the Environment before the commencement of the project. They say the project is a misplacement of priority and violation of the rights of the people of Cross River State.
But the provisions of Section 44, subsection 1 of the Constitution, compulsory acquisition of movable property or interest in an immovable property is prohibited. It is prohibited, and except in compliance to the provisions of this subsection. In line with this provision, the Federal Minister of Environment demanded in paragraph 8 of the preconditions issued to the state that this provision must be complied to before commencement of the project. So far, there is no documentary evidence that this condition has been fulfilled.
It is also ironical for the same governor to be scattering the forest, tearing road through the same forest, and violating the rights of community people. Just last 2 weeks, we were in Cross River State. We met with various communities that are affected by this superhighway. These people are not against development, but these people are in support of a development that brings their interests in view. When you want to carry out a road without EIA, a road without consulting the communities, a road without compensation, I don't know what you want to get from the system.
It will cost less to fix, expand, or dualize an existing road, and the Cross River State government would definitely spend less and gain more if they dualize an existing road that is already on ground. So the question is, why waste taxpayers' money? The Cross River State can build 72 renewable energy powered agricultural processing hubs across the 18 local governments that they have.
But the Cross River State government says it complied with all the requirements needed for the construction of the project. Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Christian Ita, alleged that some civil society groups are making money from international agencies with these fabricated claims. He added that the project will benefit the residents and Nigeria when completed.
The claim is not only absurd, but ridiculously mendacious. What is the population of Cross River if you claim that 1 million people will be dislocated by that road? So you can see that they are just fabricating stories with a view to appealing to emotions of Nigerians, having failed to nail this project from the technical standpoint. Cross River has complied with every single requirement made of it by the federal government in the effort to maintain equal balance in the construction, during the construction of that road. So it is funny that they are coming up with these stories when we are just about remobilizing to site. It is obvious that opposition to the superhighway has become a big racket in Nigeria today. When some of these so-called civil society groups get broke, they run to some of these international NGOs and collect a few dollars and come and organize press conference and tell all sorts of lies, all in a bid to portray the superhighway, which is, or which should be, a major economic elysia, not just for Cross River, but for Nigeria.